Hey, what's up everybody? I'm back here with another Escape from Tarkov video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the different spawn locations and most effective loot routes on the map Interchange. I'm going to show you how to maximize your profits as much as which items to be looking for and how to navigate around Interchange as well. I'll be showing you the map, and in-game I'll be running to the places in an offline raid. I'll also be showing you clips of my actual raids that I survived to show you guys that this isn't a trick and this isn't very hard, and even beginner players can profit a lot of money if they take some time to learn the spawn locations. When I first started playing Escape from Tarkov, Interchange was my most profitable and favorite map because all of the loot spawns. If this video helps you all out, be sure to drop a like and sub. I drop content all the time. As you guys can see here, only 5% of viewers are subbed, so be sure to drop that follow to be tuned in for more future guide videos. I also would like to remind you all that I stream daily on Twitch and help new players out on stream. I answer questions as well as give content of an experienced player. So if you would like to see that live and ask why I do certain things, I would love to see you all there. With all that out the way, let's get straight into the video. Alright, before we go into the game, let's talk about the Interchange map and what areas we're mainly going to be talking about. Now first, we should talk about extracts. On Interchange, there are two main extracts called Railway Exfil and Emercom. These two extracts are fairly easy to find as they're in the corners of the map, so as long as you go along the walls, if you're lost, you can find it pretty easily. This makes it super easy for new players to navigate the map. Railway Exfil is in the front of the ball if we're looking from the front side, and Emercom is in the back of the map if we're looking from the front side as well. With these extracts out the way, let's go into the game and look at the different routes and areas for spawn location. Alright, here we are on the map Interchange. So first we're going to be talking about the outside portion, then we'll be talking about the inside and what to loot on the inside. But on the outside, we have a bunch of different loot spawns and areas that some people might not know about because there are hidden cache locations located all around the map. As you guys can see, here is a map of all the hidden caches on the map. If you just loot these areas and you don't even go inside the Interchange map, you could profit a lot of money without even going into PvP. The only thing about this is the loot spawns are random and you might not get the best loot sometimes, but sometimes you can profit a lot of different money. Here, if we go to the idea Ollie sign, right underneath the sign is a hidden cache location over here. And these are just one of many that you can profit a bunch of money on. I'm going to search this just to show you guys some items that you might be able to get. So as you guys can see, we got a visor and some hydrogen peroxide. This was one of the bad ones. There are chances of you finding really good armor and really good helmets as well. Sometimes you can find guns in there. You know, it's a good way of making profit without having to fight people. But at the same time, it is a hit or miss. Sometimes you don't get the best stuff. Alright, right now we're running to the top right of the map. Towards the top right at least. This is Ollie. Towards there is the middle of the mall. This is the right of the mall. We're coming through this way. This is the front right, and we can go through here or through the front of Ollie, and we can go up these stairs, and I'll show you the different spawn locations at Ollie. I would watch out here for scav spawns because sometimes they do spawn here in the beginning of games and they will be able to shoot you. We're running through this way. We're gonna go up the stairs. We take a right here. This is the office in here. If we go around, we can find some different computers in these different rooms, and we can search for flash drives, stuff like that. Go this way, we search through these rooms. Inside some of these rooms we can find computers and whatnot. Here we find another computer. That's about it in this room. If you go search through more, you can still find more and more computers. These rooms are more for like rat runs. I wouldn't really recommend going here. I don't go here half the time because I'm done with my flash drive quests, but if you guys want to do that, that's up to you. If we go through here, along these walls and you know, surfaces, we can find some hideout gear, hideout loot. Here we found some nails. We can find bolts, screws. We can also find silicone tube. We can find fuel. I'm gonna be showing you guys the most important spawns in the back over here, where we can find car batteries that are going for 250k right now. Alkaline right there, as you guys can see. Over here we find some WD-40. We come through the back right here and we look at these little boxes. Inside of these boxes we can find car batteries, and car batteries right now are going for 250k and you need them in your hideout. If we come this way, we can also find different fuel, silicone tubes, and I even believe water filters along these right here. Here's some fuel along these shelves. And if we come here along these shelves right here as well, here's some tube right there. If we go this way, in the back of Ollie, we can also find car batteries in here, so be sure to check these. They're worth 250k and they're definitely worth the time spent looking for them. Alright, so if we come this way, we'll go through like little tiny information kiosks. these kiosks have computers in them, so you could find flash drives sometimes. I wouldn't spend too much time looting there because it's kind of in the open. But if you do want to take time looting that, that is there for you to loot. If we come through this way, right outside of the stairs, instead of running through Ollie and looking through all that, this is probably the most important part where you can be looking for hideout essentials, also graphics cards and tetrizes that can make you a bunch of money. If you guys don't know, tetrizes trade for 1 Bitcoin, which are going for around 300 to 400k, and graphics card can be used in your Bitcoin farm that are going for around 250 to 300k. So you want to be searching these shelves right here. Here we find some capacitors. Here's a graphics card spawner right here. If you guys find graphics cards, be sure to pick them up. Put them in your gamma. Don't be losing them. Even if you die with the graphics cards, you can sell them to therapists if you wish. I would keep them for the Bitcoin farm, but that's because I'm going for that. If you're a beginner player and don't feel like you're going to be going for your Bitcoin farm, you can sell those. I wouldn't recommend it, but if that's up to you, that's your decision. Here we can find light bulbs, hard drives, stuff like that. Come through this way, search these, light bulbs more, search these. Search here. We can sometimes find tetrizes along here. Also search these shelves right here and search these shelves. If we go through here, before we go up these stairs to the next tech store, there's actually a low-key tech store that not a lot of people know about called Rasmussen. We come through here. We could check these shelves right here, energy saving lamp. We got some capacitors. We got a weapons box right here. Along here, we got power supply spawns, stuff like that. Check all of these different spawns right there along there. Only thing I would say is be careful because this is a really open area, and Killa, the scab boss on this map, does spawn around here. He doesn't spawn in Rasmussen, but he does spawn in Adik, and he does spawn along over there as well, and he can wander around here sometimes. Alright, once you guys are done looting this area, we can run back to the escalators, and we can run up the escalators and go to the next tech store, Techlight. We go up here, and over here we can find different loot items. Along these, we can find graphics cards, tetrizes. Be sure to check all the shelves along here. We can find weapon attachments here as well. And yeah, be sure to check all these. Look at that, an LCD. We got stuff around here as well. Can find some spawns around here and also there. One thing also to watch out for here is people will be camping this area right here with the key. I think it's the medical closet storage key. I don't know. I'll put it up on screen right now. It's like worth 1 point something mil right now. If you guys have this key, there is a LEDX spawn in this room right here. I don't have it right now, but last wipe I would farm LEDXs and it was really profitable. So be sure to watch out for people camping this area. A lot of people do camp this area, and yeah, that's that. This is the right side of the mall. Usually that's what I would loot. Once you guys are done looting all of that, I would recommend, that's probably the best side of the entire map. You're going to make a lot of money off that. But if you still have more room to loot, I would recommend going to the middle of the mall. And at the middle of the mall, we can find the Mantis store, which I highly recommend looting for medical supplies. And once we're done looting the Mantis store, as I'll show you, we can go towards the IKEA or the IDEA in this game, which is also highly profitable, just like Ali. Alright, inside of Mantis, we have, right in the back, along these shelves, we have IFAC spawns, med spawns, stuff like that. We got a duffel bag jacket right here. Check these right here. Sometimes you can find food spawns there as well. Check the shelves. Check this right here. We come along right here. We can find another jacket. I would usually check that. And if we go this way, in this corner right here, we can find another medical crate right there. All right. You guys want to come along here and check the weapons boxes over here? I believe it's right here, actually. There's jackets right there, and I believe there was a medical box. Yeah, here. The weapons box right here. You can check that. That's there. Don't be caught up looting for too long. It might take a while, and you might die. This is the Emercom facility. I have the Emercom key right now. It's currently going for around 400k. I found it in a key tool on customs, so if you guys want to loot this as well, you can. I wouldn't recommend buying the key unless if you're doing the quest for it. If you're buying the key just to profit, it's not going to be profitable. There's only like tiny med spawns, nothing crazy in there. Overall, not great to loot. I wouldn't waste my time with it as much. But if you know you're safe, it is a great place to loot, and it's not fairly bad. All right, now we're on the left side of the mall. This is the IKEA. We've navigated straight through. Also, there's killer spawns in that middle of the mall, so be careful for that. Here and the idea, there are scav spawns. Down here's the escalator going to the basement. Over here, if we run through, these are the little cash registers that we can be checking if you guys want for money. I wouldn't recommend it because it's wide in the open and you could be shot by scavs or players that are coming up here. But these are the stairs to idea right here. So once you come up these stairs, I would recommend going to the left and running towards the idea manager's office. We keep running this way, we can find the manager's office, which has graphics card spawns, you know, different types of loot. Here we find light bulbs, stuff like that, energy saving spawns. We got a duffel bag right here. Along these we sometimes find spawns. Along here as well we sometimes find spawns. Check the computers right here, and I believe over here there's another spawn. I find graphics cards a lot right here, so be sure to check that. And I believe there's also a quest in this room. If we go through here, there's another graphics card spawn along these. We found a drill there along these cabinets. Just be sure to check them all. We can sometimes find graphics cards, so you don't want to miss out on that. And we can also find tetrizes sometimes, so that's another 300 to 400k. If we go straight through here to the right, inside of these drawers or on the stand, there is a bronze lion spawn that goes for around 100k to 200k. So be sure to check that. And yeah, that's about it for everything that's worthwhile in the mall. I'll be showing you guys the power station location shortly, right after this, and we'll cut straight into that. I'll be showing you in respect to where it is to the idea, because it is a little far and I don't want you guys to watch me run all the way there. So I'll be right back with that. Alright, now we're at the power station. So the way to get here is to go all the way from the back of idea and to come out straight through. We can also go through here and the railway exit will be that way. Emercom checkpoint will be that way in the corners of the maps. And this right here is the power station. So before we go into the power station, let's just check out what are the different types of things to loot on the outside. So if we come through here, inside of these little huts, there are little toolboxes and whatnot inside of these two huts. Also, if we come through here, we can find an extraction point with 3,000 roubles, the van extract. If we come through here on the outside, we can also find a hidden cache location right here. We could loot this as well. You know, as I went through in the beginning, we could find different types of stuff. Sometimes ammo. You know, it looks like we got pretty bad stuff this time. But sometimes you can find some pretty decent stuff like graphics cards and whatnot in there. If we come through here, we check. There are PCs right here, one PC and a second PC right here. Check these shelves. Sometimes you can find streamer items like this Beardola, and sometimes you can find hideout items like this Helix. Also be sure to check the PCs for flash drives. If we come through here, there's actually two toolboxes right here side by side. We got one jacket, two jackets right here, and a third and fourth jacket right over here. Check those jackets for keys and whatnot. And if we come through here, we can spot out enemies, try to kill them through here. Also, the power is right here. So you might want to hit this if you're planning on hitting the closet from the beginning of the video I was talking about. If you don't have keys though, there's no point of you hitting that. It just tells people that there's somebody at the power station. So yeah, that's about it for the power station, and that's about it for the entire Interchange map. Alright, that's going to conclude my entire video. If this video helped y'all out, be sure to drop a like and follow like I mentioned in the beginning. You know, I drop content like this all the time, and hopefully I help y'all out and can teach you a thing or two about the game. Yeah, with all that out the way, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a great day.